Buying, selling, saving, game time, force buy. You've all heard these words in your lobbies. But do you really know what it means to have good eco in Counter-Strike? What does good eco look like? What is the economy of Counter-Strike as a whole? Now, Counter-Strike has had an economy ever since its beginning origins as a mod for Half-Life. In 1.6, you had the eco. In CS Source, there was an economy. And in CSGO and now CS2, there has always been an ever-changing and growing economy. We're going to talk in today's video about the history of the economy inside the game of Counter-Strike. Now, I'm not talking about skins. I'm not talking about spending millions of dollars on an inventory. I am talking about, can you afford to buy an M4 and armor? And we're going to talk to you guys today about how to make sure your economy stays good in your matches. So let's get right into it. In the early versions of Counter-Strike, CS 1.6 and earlier, the economy system was relatively simple. Players earned money primarily by winning rounds, killing enemies, and completing objectives such as planting or defusing the bomb. This money can then be used to purchase weapons, equipment, and armor at the start of each round. Now, with the release of Counter-Strike Source, the economy system saw some refinements. The core mechanics remained similar to the original 1.6, but there were adjustments to weapon prices and money rewards for various kills. Once we got into CSGO, they introduced significant changes to the economy system, refining it further to promote strategic decision-making and team coordination. In CSGO, the economy was influenced by several different factors. Round win and loss bonuses, which teams can earn money at the end of each round based on whether they won or lost. Winning teams would receive a higher reward, while the losing team will get a smaller amount that builds over time with those losses. The objective rewards, such as planting or defusing bombs, also provide additional income to the team, incentivizing objective-focused gameplays. The kill rewards, which players earn money from killing opponents. Different weapons would offer varying kill rewards, with more expensive weapons usually granting lower rewards. This would encourage players to make cost-effective choices when selecting their weapons, such as the AWP having a very low kill reward versus shotguns with very high kill rewards. The harder it is to get a kill with the weapon, the better your reward is going to be in the long run, relatively. The weapon prices and equipment vary, allowing players to make strategic decisions based on their team's financial situation and the current round's objectives. So, weapons and equipment. When it comes down to it, when you're ecoing and you're talking about the economy, you're going to want to make sure you're making the right choices when it comes to buying, so force buying or full buying or saving entirely. Look at the different costs of the weapons, especially in CS2 now. When you're building your loadout, think about how much each weapon costs before you slot it in there just because you think it's good. Oh, I like the auto sniper, I'm going to throw it in there. Well, you're never really going to ever buy that gun. So think about the prices of your weapons and things like that when you're building your loadouts. Eco rounds as well. So you can choose to save money in different rounds by foregoing expensive purchases and building up your economy for the future. These rounds are often referred to as eco or save rounds, and 90% of the time you're going to lose those rounds. But when you do win it, you can kind of get that boost of encouragement while also getting that extra money from the win bonus to go ahead and roll you guys into the next round. In CSGO, the price of the AWP sniper rifle fluctuated for a while based on its popularity. Now, this was a dynamic pricing system. It worked for all guns, but the AWP was a big one where people had not bought the AWP, so that the price would go significantly low, and then you were able to buy, AWPs every single round, and it was a whole mess, and Valve ended up getting rid of it. Successful teams have to manage their economy effectively, making calculated decisions about when to buy your weapons, when to save, and when to invest into utility and armor are going to help you guys win in Counter-Strike. Now, overall, talking about this, the economy system in Counter-Strike has evolved to be a huge aspect of competitive gameplay. It's not only requiring you to strategize inside the round, but also outside of it, and keep your finances as good as you can. Don't let the IRS get in there. All that being said, I really appreciate your guys' support on my recent uploads, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video going over the history and kind of some helpful tips on the economy of Counter-Strike. If you guys want to see more of these type of informative videos in the future, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.